up, what's up, what's up, my fellow Leos? Welcome, guys. I hope you're having a beautifully, phenomenally blessed day. Thank you for joining me for a moment in Becky's House of Cards. Please like this video, share this video, subscribe to my channel down below, set that notification bell so you always know when the next video does go live. And it is a true honor to be here reading these messages for you guys and seeing what it is that's coming out for you. So today I'm going down the rabbit hole with what is this person's deal with you, Leo? Like, if they've got a problem with you, if they don't have a problem with you, just whoever it is that you're thinking of, what is this person's deal with you? I've got my oracle cards up here. I've got my clarifying deck ready. And we'll just go ahead and get into it before we take too long here. So, see what messages come out. Source, what messages do you have for Leo in regards to what this person's deal is with them? What is this person's deal with Leo? How can we help them out with the person that they're thinking of? How can we help them out with messages? Give them messages. Look at this. I just split the deck. This is such a trip. And I've got the Tower or the House of God on the bottom here. And look. Look at that. The same card. That's such a trip. I love that. I love that when that happens. So, Source, what messages do you have for Leo? How can we help them out with this person? What is this person's deal with them? What is this person's deal with Leo? How can we help them out? What is this person's deal with Leo? So you could be dealing with an Aquarius. I just got that. You don't have to be, but that's just coming through real strong right now. So, alright, let's see what we've got going on for you, Leo. Source, what messages do you have for Leo? What is this person's deal with Leo? How can we help them out? What is this person's deal with Leo? Whoa, okay. So they did flip over, so I'm just going to leave them. We've got the World in reverse, and we have the Nine of Wands in the reverse. Wow. Hold on just a second, guys. Alright, guys. Sorry about that. I just had to make sure they weren't... because somebody was rolling by. Alright, and Source, what other messages do you have for Leo? What is this person's deal with Leo? How can we help them out? Alright, this one wants to come out. I'm going to leave it there. See what's on the bottom here. Okay. So we have the Six of Cups in the upright on the bottom of the deck. I feel like you want this relationship to be a loving relationship. Yeah. Oh, Leo. Okay. So we've got the Six of Cups, the Three of Wands in the reverse, and then we have your energy coming out here, the Knight of Wands. So it's like you want to travel, you want to do things, you want to be out there, you want to be able to be free in what it is that you want to do. And you really want this to be true love. But here's the thing. For this Three of Wands to come out underneath the Six of Cups, and I'll get into this a little bit deeper. Like, this person is very tricky. Okay, they're very tricky. Let's see what we got here. Okay, so we have the World in reverse, the Nine of Wands in reverse, and the Five of Pentacles coming out. May I please have a clear... Okay, thank you. I wanted a clarifying card for the World. May I please have a clarifying card for the Nine of Wands in reverse? Whoa, okay. Try not to lose my biscuits here. Yeah, and then we have the Eight of Swords on the bottom over here in the reverse. This person's really controlling. Yeah, there's a lot to do here. It's like, I feel like you want a family with this person, Leo. You really want things to work out. Look, you've got the Seven of Swords and the Eight of Swords together. So it's like you want to persevere. You want to get through this. You want things to work out. But the Eight of Swords is in the reverse, showing that they're controlling. And look, underneath that, we have the Three of Cups under the Seven of Swords, showing that you want an expanded family with this person. But this person's really kind of manipulative. And I'm sorry if I'm the one that has to say this, okay? You very wishful thinking here, Leo. And I'm glad you're like that. Look, oh my gosh. Okay, so we have the Knight of Cups clarifying the World in reverse. And then we have the Ace of Coin clarifying the Nine of Wands in the reverse. Oh, Leo. So, this person, I feel like maybe they're the ones that offered you love. Okay, with this Knight of Cups here, I'm going to put it up here. This Knight of Cups here came in offering you love, and you took it. Like, you're like, yeah, like, let me take that love. Like, that looks like true love. I feel like I'm really connected with you. I feel like this is going to be equal give and take. I feel like things are going to work out. And yet, Source is saying here, look, because in between, like, I'm just going to put these out. Let me put this up here like that. Like, you've got it like this, okay? Like, you're not paying attention, Leo. It's like they offered you love and you wanted the love. And see, it's like you're very hopeful about it. Look, and then the Knight of Cups coming out on the reverse on the bottom. Okay, if I get too far in there, I'm going to freak out here. But this person, they offered you love and they wanted... Oh, my gosh. This... I can't. Look, underneath the Three of Cups in the reverse, we have the King and Queen under... Oh my gosh. Okay, but this is in the reverse. My apologies. So like how I'm holding it, see, I had to like put it up, but this is how it is in the deck. They're in the reverse. Oh my gosh. This person is doing something behind your back. Oh my lord. Okay. I was getting that from the Three of Cups and the third party situation, but I didn't want to mention it because I felt like that's your energy, is like hopefulness, right? You want to be hopeful, but this person's very tricky. This is giving me very narcissistic vibes coming through here. And it's like, you're like, come on, let's do something big together. Let's travel together. Let's create a life of our dreams together, you know? And it's like, for the Knight of Cups, clarifying the world here, it's like this person's very conceited. They're very much about themselves and how things are going to work out for themselves. And they only want things, you know, to be a certain way. And it's like, I feel like the way they came to you, it made you feel like they were being sincere. It made you feel like they were being sincere about their love for you. And that's what made you hopeful. And that's what made you believe that this was true love, Leo. And I feel like the thing is that they're used to doing this. They're used to getting into people's emotional being. They're used to getting under people's skin, is what I heard. They're used to playing the part so that they get what they want. And this is absolutely your energy here. Source is trying to warn you that this person is not sincere by any means. And the reason they're not sincere is because the reason they offered you love, okay, the reason that they're offering you love is because of money. You have something that they want. And most Leos that I've ever known, you guys have been very financially stable. You guys are capable of creating financial stability for yourself because it's important to you. Like, that's an important process for you. And the thing is that that's the only reason why this person offered their cup. Like, if you don't see it, they have their back turned to the coin. And the only reason they have their back turned to the coin, it's like basically they're trying to block their want, the greed that they have for the coin, so that you don't see it. Right? So that you don't see it. It's like basically trying to be like, can I fool Leo? And I feel like they have. I feel like they have fooled you. And I'm not saying this to make you feel bad by any means, Leo, because this person fools a lot of people. And don't sit here and tell me, well, yeah, but they can't fool me. They shouldn't have fooled. No, like that's not being fair to you, Leo. That's not being fair to yourself. Okay? Like I just want you to understand that this person's a master manipulator. With the Three of Wands coming out in reverse, it's showing that this person's a master manipulator. And with you being in the Six of Cups energy, it's showing that this person has been in your life for some time. This person has gotten to know you for some time. And this person has used everything that you've ever told them to get themselves positioned in, I hear coined for that label, coined for that position, coined for the want that they have, coined for everything that they've desired. And the thing is that you want to build a life with them, but it's like every time you try to come up with an idea that you guys can build together, they don't want to start that project, and they're more concerned about how it's going to affect them. And I feel like they put that on you. They put that on you, and you're like, but this is something that we could build even more money together. This is something that we could build even more, a bigger financial state together. Well, and the reason that they don't want to do that is because they're behind your back. Okay? They're behind your back. So again, I'm going to lay this out here. Look, they're controlling. They're controlling the situation based on the love that they're offering you. You're hopeful. You want this to succeed. Of course you do. Why wouldn't you? Especially if you've invested your heart with somebody, Leo. That's, you know, this isn't just about passion for you. It's not. For them, it is. This is just about passion and getting something material. They're very disconnected from their root chakra. They're very disconnected from the truth of who they are. And they wear a huge mask in front of you, hoping that you won't see it. So because you want this to work out, look, you're hoping to build a family with this person, something stable. Like the Three of Cups in the upright in my deck talks about expansion. You're going from being under the ground as a seedling to now you're turning into a sapling. Like you've grown above the soil, right? Talking about expansion of a family. And it's like, that's what you want. This is a hope for you. This is in your mindset, right? And look, they're stuck in their mind saying, I have to control Leo. Right? Your energy is here. You have Leo, Taurus, Scorpio, Aquarius energy here. Sagittarius, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo coming out. Cancer. We also have Gemini and Aquarius energy coming out here. Scorpio energy. Aries energy. Leo energy. Okay, it could be a Libra or Gemini as well. So, and the reason I say that is because look, here you have the Three of Cups, and the Three of Cups is also falling under this Nine of Wands here energy. And then you have the Queen of Swords in the reverse and the King of Swords in the reverse. And the Five of Pentacles talks about something is looming large behind the scenes. Well, that's because whomever you're with, they're offering you, and everybody's like, oh, but the Knight of Cups is so romantic. Well, he's a romancer, like a romancer? What is that? He's a romancer. Yes. And I like him fine enough, but the thing is that he's also, out of all the Cups cards, he gives the most shallow love. Like his cup is not very deep. It might be wide. And yes, it might be brimming full with love, but the thing is that his cup is very shallow. Okay, and this is like surface level love. The Knight of Cups, he's very superficial in a way. He cares about appearances. He cares about upholding this mask that he's wearing. And it's like, that's why he's facing towards the past, because it's like his cup is offered in the past saying that I need to deal with my emotional upsets from the past. And yet, in order to do that, you must be willing to go from this Knight of Cups energy into the Queen of Cups energy, understanding that you control who you give your love to, right, in the future. And so he's not really doing that right here. He's very much in this energy of like offering you conceited love, because he's clarifying the world in the reverse. And so what's happening is behind this is something looms large. Okay, so the Five of Pentacles, or the Five of Coins in my deck, it talks about how something will happen. There's something positive that will come from it, yes. But for these two to fall under that, it's like what's looming large in the background is this person's involved in a third-party situation with somebody that's on the same level as they are. They're master manipulators getting involved with the master manipulator. Right? So whoever you're with is cold and rigid. They don't want to take risks, right? Failure to launch a project. They don't want to take risks. They don't want to take risks. They're cold. They're cold-hearted. And then whoever they're getting involved with is a master manipulator just like they are. This is narcissistic energy. This is somebody who's a smooth talker to get exactly what they want. And they're enthralled with each other because they're manipulating each other. And this person really... So... The only way I can explain this, Leo, is that they're going to get done to them what they did to you. And then underneath that, look, I can't right now. I don't want to get too far into this, but I'm going to take these next two cards because... No, I'm going to take the next three cards. Yeah, so I'm not trying to make your reading long. I just want you to see where this energy is headed, okay? So Source is like, don't worry about it. I'm sending you in somebody to help you fight this battle. I'm sending somebody in that is going to be on the same level as you. This is somebody comes to save you, right? This is an energy of somebody comes in and reminds you of how great you are, Leo. This is somebody that comes in and reminds you that you're worthy of the love that you want. You're worthy of the love that you desire. You're so worthy of everything. But then we have this Tower moment. this House of God in the reverse here. And this is saying it's like you need to face reality. Like this is, you have to face reality, because this is like feeling like it's always things are turning against you. When this is coming out in reverse, it's like feeling like everything is always against you. And the reason that everything's against you is because it's very apparent here. You're stuck in your emotional mind. You're stuck in your emotional ego thinking that this person loves you, but you're not using your discernment and you're not listening to your intuition. You're listening to your head say that this is what we have to have. And then under the Tower, we have the Lovers in the reverse. Okay, and the Lovers in reverse talks about promiscuity. Promiscuity, third-party situations, somebody that's not being faithful. Somebody that's not doing what they're supposed to, like they're doing something they're not supposed to be doing behind the closed doors. They're hurting you. They're not creating peace for you. They're causing chaos behind closed doors. And here you are in this mindset of, please, Source, let this be the one, because I want to build a family with them. I want this to be love. I want to travel with this person. I want this to be my star. I want this to be my shining star that I marry, that I have everything with, please. And you're like begging, and Source is like, I'm hearing your prayer. I'm hearing your prayer, but you're about to come to a crossroads, and you need to realize that you have to use your intuition to make a decision. You need to make your intuition, you need to let your intuition guide you, because this person is offering you superficial love. But you're going to succeed. I know you're going to succeed, and I know that this hurts. I know that this hurts. That's the energy that's coming out. So let's get some oracle cards to see what's going on. And really what it has to do with this person's deal with you, Leo, is because I feel like you're an empath. Okay, and I feel like you just were targeted by this person. It's not a good or a bad thing. It's just that when we're targeted by somebody who's a manipulator, it's because we don't know how to listen to the depths of who we are. Right? And when we don't know how to listen to the depths of who we are, we oftentimes will lose ourselves in another person, thinking that the only way that we can be completed is by another person. Look at this. We have Loyalty, Red Crown Crane coming out, and then we have Cycles Hair coming out. Don't worry, I'll get a little bit deeper into these. I just want to draw some more cards here. And the thing is that it's like, this showing here that this is a completion too. We have the Seven of Swords with the Three of Cups. This is showing that this is completion. I feel like this has happened to you many times in the past, where you've given your heart, whether it was only 1 or 2 times or whether it was 100 times, it doesn't matter. Oh God, Leo, I love you. I love you so much, Leo. Oh, look at this. I'm going to pull that one out too. Yeah, this makes so much sense. Okay. And the thing is that it's like you have given your heart away in so many situations. You're very trusting. And that's like everybody says Leos are self-centered. Yes. But the thing is that Leos are ruled by the Ajna chakra, which is the third eye. And when you're not listening to your third eye chakra, you tend to give your heart away to situations that aren't serving you. And I've never met a Leo who doesn't love deeply. Like Leos love deeply. You guys just... you get into it with people. Like you really, it's all or nothing. It's all or nothing. And that isn't a bad thing. Like, I feel like sometimes you guys think that that's a bad thing, and it's really not. It's really not. So, you know, we'll definitely get into this because your oracle cards make so much sense. But let's get one more here. And I feel like that's the thing. It's like maybe you've had some inkling that this person may have been cheating on you, or like you've kind of known. And that's your intuition trying to remind you that it's there. But then I think that your emotional ego has such... because you guys are ruled by the sun. You guys are ruled by the ego. Okay? And sometimes because you guys are ruled by the ego, that's the king of the sky, right? And with the ego being the king of the sky, it's like sometimes it's hard to go back to that falling in line with the femininity of the Ajna chakra, because there's... the ego wants to be right. He's the king. And he wants to be treated like a king. Whether you're a woman or a man, it doesn't matter. You guys have that kingly ability, the royalty around you. And it's like, oftentimes it's like whatever decision you make, you want to be right, regardless if it's right or wrong. And it's like when you're wrong, it's almost like the whole world kind of falls apart at your feet, and it really upsets you. It really upsets you. I'm just going to turn these over because I'm curious. Oh my gosh. Okay. So we have 4. You are limitless. You can do anything you choose. Okay. Let's see this. The 8 Immortals, number 9. All right. Yeah. So let's talk about cycles real quick, and then we'll get into the loyalty and the crane. So this is a cycle for you. This is something that continues to repeat, and it's like asking you to bring this to a close. The number 4 coming out again here. It's like this is telling you that you are protected. It's okay. It's okay that you went through this. You can't really be upset at this person. I mean, you can try to blame this person, but at the end of the day, if you stick around in a situation that's not serving you because you really think that if you hope and you wish and pray that it's going to turn into something better for you, but it doesn't. Like, again, it's like you have to discern what's going to serve you and what isn't. And so this is about letting go of those cycles, those things that continue to happen to you. You need to look at yourself. This is about looking at self and asking yourself, why do I keep attracting people into my life that are like this? Okay, and that's not a bad thing. It's just something that's from your childhood coming up. This is something that has been repeating in your family for a very long time, right? And then you have the loyalty card coming out, the red crane, the red crown crane here. And this talks about how you need to be careful because not everybody is going to be loyal to you on this journey. And this is more about finding loyalty with yourself and having integrity when you do things and having honor when you do things for yourself. And when you do it for yourself, then you will find people who do it for you. There's this beautiful story that goes along with this. There's a couple that's walking. It's the dead of winter. And on the side of the road, they find a red-crowned crane. And it's suffering. And they took it home. And they fed it. And they gave it warmth. And they cared for it for a few days. And then after a few days, it left. And the next day after it left, a woman came and knocked on the door and said, hey, I'm, heading east to go with my family. I have nobody left. And I just have this family that I've never met. And I'm supposed to go and live with them. And, it's too cold to travel tonight. Can I stay with you? And they're like, yeah, of course you can stay with us. And the old couple, they fed her soup and they gave her love and they sang songs to her and everything. And that night she asked them, can I stay here with you? I love you guys because you guys took care of me. And I don't want to leave and go be with this family that I don't know, right? And so this is talking about that's the loyalty first. It's like treating the animal first and coming to find out later that she was the red-crowned crane that they took care of, right? And you don't find that out until later on in the story, but that's the thing. It's like they took care of the innocent part of themselves. They took care of the innocence within, and then they were given a gift in the outer realm. That's the point of this story. And with this moon up here, it's talking about being in touch with your inner emotions. Again, you are the sun. Your opposite is the moon. And sometimes it's hard for you to embrace that feminine side of yourself because you're ruled by the fire within. And it's like that fire can be a good thing for you, and it can also be your downfall. Okay, so we have tree grounding coming out. It's time for you to really ground yourself. Again, this is getting in touch with that feminine energy. Mother Earth. Are you walking barefoot on the earth? Are you going out and spending time with the elements? Today here it was really windy, and just to walk outside in the wind was so refreshing. It's like so many people would rather stay in when it's windy like that, But that's getting with an element. You see, maybe lighting a candle and spending time with the fire, going near the water, whatever it is. This is always as below, so above, as within, so without, right? And you have a crane here on this picture. So again, crane may hold some sort of symbolism for you, and that's, I could say what it means, absolutely, but it's different for everybody. So definitely check that out for yourself and see how that resonates with you, because there may be a message there that means something for you along the journey. But this is about taking care of your inner self so that you can grow happy and healthy, like the red crown crane talks about, taking care of your innocent self so that you can grow healthy and strong. And then we have summer solstice here, radiance, which is perfect. This is the Leo card of this deck of the earth magic, right? And see, we have the tree on the back. This is the symbol that's on the back of the card. But this is the energy of saying, don't dim your light because people don't appreciate who you are. Just because somebody doesn't appreciate the truth of who you are, that means that you should still just shine your bright light, because there's going to be people who hate no matter what, and there's going to be people who get you caught up in these situations, and that's up to you to start to use your discernment for yourself and to really protect yourself, Leo, in this time. It would not hurt for you to do a cord cutting ceremony for yourself. Okay, and it's like when you cut those cords of those people that are no longer serving you, like bad family, bad friends, the people that didn't like you, the people who had a problem with you, whatever it is, it will help bring you into a better place of balance, and you'll be able to let your light shine and not fear being alone. You're never alone. You are the sun, Leo. You are strength. You are an incredible person. And stop treating yourself like you got to get into these situations that you can't even face reality, because this is you. This is you not wanting to see the situation for what it is. It's like, even though this person is giving you red flags, you dim your light because your biggest hope is that this is true love. How could this person be like that if this is true love? You know what? Sometimes these are just the people who help us grow the most. You are limitless. When you are too close to a situation, you only have one perspective. There are so many possible outcomes for this situation. Take a broader look. Release the need to control, right? We have control coming out again here. What is happening, and allow your inner knowing to help you. Again, inner being coming out intensely here. You need to get in touch with your inner child. Things always work out as they should. When your soul is experiencing its purest form, it has limitless knowledge, infinite wisdom, and boundless energy. You may have developed some negative self-talk that is limiting what you can accomplish. Connect to the beautiful light that dwells in your being and represents your soul. Remember that your abilities are fueled by your imagination. Dream big. Trust in your ability and know that you can achieve anything you set your mind to. You want to build something huge for yourself in this life. And I think part of that is that you want someone to be there with you. You want someone to be there with you as you build, but I feel like you've limited yourself to it has to be this person because maybe you have a lot of intense feelings for this person. Well, if you guys haven't checked out my channel, I have a video that I put up on the Stockholm Syndrome. That is a very real thing, and it happens very frequently. And that may be something that you're experiencing here, because it's hard to deny ourselves when we really think that we're in love. But if we're in love with somebody that's so toxic, is it real love? So we have the 8 Immortals. The messages you have been receiving that are unconditionally loving, fearless, and encouraging of you to grow and be your true self are from your higher guidance. So much with this Radiance card here. The 8 Immortals of the other beings of divine light and divine love are guiding you. It is safe to follow these messages now. Doing so will bring you greater joy. Sometimes you may question whether you are in contact with genuine spiritual guidance or engaging in wishful thinking. Genuine guidance is simple, clear, and repetitive. When you ask for confirmation, it will come. The more open you are, the more quickly the confirmation can reach you in the forms of signs, conversations, and serendipitous happenings. In fact, confirmation and guidance can be the instantaneous and from multiple unconnected sources, like the universe is playing a joyful, loving game with you. The guidance will be uplifting and helpful, and sometimes it will ask you to take a step that feels challenging, and yet true guidance always proves itself in that it only asks of you what is right and just for your highest good. It always serves the highest good of all involved in any situation, no matter what our fears might be. It is good to be careful and discernment coming out again, about the quality of guidance that you are seeking, but it is usually with an easy task to identify when guidance is not of higher vibrational variety. It will be judging of you or others, and it will not feel right, even if genuine guidance feels like it is asking you to do something unexpected or something that feels like a real stretch for you. It will still feel right in your heart to do so. Genuine guidance, even when challenging, brings a sense of rightness and peace into your heart, whereas low vibrational guidance or thoughts, wishful thinking, doesn't bring you into deeper peace. It simply confuses and confirms judgment. It isn't nearly as helpful. Sift through your thoughts and feelings to come to the genuine guidance and true spiritual knowing within you now. You can call upon the eight immortals and any being that loves you unconditionally and trust that you will receive quality guidance. The process below, there's a process in here that you can follow, but I'm not going to go into that right now. It's just, you have great wisdom and peace that guide you as long as you ask for it, okay? There's something more to this situation that's not being revealed, and I feel like you've asked for guidance, but every time they tell you that no, this person is not yours, like you kind of get resistant towards that because the ego comes out and the ego wants to be right, okay? And I understand that, and I know that you guys are going to get through this, but this is this person's deal with you. They can't love you because they don't know how to love themselves. And Source just wants what's best for you, okay, Leo? I really hope that this gave you guys some guidance. I am sending you out so much light and love and encouragement to do what is always best for you, and it has been an honor to read this for you. With that being said, please like this video, share this video, subscribe to my channel down below, set that notification bell so you always know when the next video does go live. And until next time, go forth boldly, my fellow Leos, and courageously find creative ways to rise above in life, laughter, and love. Until we meet each other again, peace out. I love y'all. Bye.